Hello and welcome back. This is Robin and you're watching English Fluency with Robin. Today we are going to part 26 of English grammar. Today we will have an exercise for simple present tense. We have already completed simple present tense portion in the last few training sessions. If you have missed out on the previous classes, kindly check today's video description for English grammar playlist. English grammar playlist link. You can click on that English grammar playlist link to watch from part 1. I highly suggest you to watch from part 1 and in an order so that you will be able to start right from the basics and progress up to this portion. So today we will have an exercise for simple present tense. And again, remember, this is not like any other grammar class. Here I will be focusing on real life situation based grammar so that you don't need to mug up any grammar rules. You need to learn how to use grammar for real life situations, just like asking a question, giving an answer, framing a sentence, expressing your opinion, etc. So that you will be able to start conversations, asking a question, etc. That's my focus. That's why I have written here. This is not like any other grammar class. This is not the traditional grammar. We will be focusing on real life English lessons. Okay, so let's continue. So I'll be highlighting with the mouse whatever I am talking about, whatever I am training you on. I'll be highlighting with the mouse and you can see it in the light blue color. You can read along with me and participate in the class actively. When we are practicing something, make sure if you are in a free atmosphere, if you are free, completely free, you can practice with me loudly, or you can at least practice it in your mind. So what you will learn in this channel: real life applications of English grammar, practical English lessons that actually help you in real life situations. It helps you to have, learning English grammar helps you to have conversations, frame questions and give answers. Not only English grammar, we will be focusing on many other topics as well, just like situational conversations, learning English words, etc. That will be later. We will be continuing with English grammar right now. So today we have an exercise here. This is for you to do this exercise. I will be giving 5 seconds after each question. So you can find out the right answer. And I will give the right answer after 5 seconds. Kindly try to find the answer before that. I will give the right answer. So, and I will give an explanation on how I found that answer. Okay, because we have already completed simple present tense. This is the exercise part. If you have missed out on the previous classes, kindly watch from part 1. Okay, fill in the blanks. You have to fill in the blanks. So this is a simple exercise. You can try. Even if you get wrong, don't worry. I'll be giving an explanation here. You can watch simple present tense right from the starting by clicking on the English grammar playlist link in today's video description, or you can find English grammar playlist link on the channel homepage. First one, please fill in the blanks. I'll be giving you 5 seconds to find the answer. Okay, so you can put your score, how much you have scored, and if you have scored less, make sure to write down whatever mistakes you made and the corrections as well. Okay, first one. So when there is the fill in the blanks, I'll be silent there. I'll be just like in a mute stage. You have to find out the answer. I to office every day. I to office every day. Fill in the blanks. There is a word between I and to. Okay, you have 5 seconds. Time up. So what is the answer here? I go to office every day. It is not goes. I go to office every day. I is a first person singular subject. You usually use the first form of verb. There is no need of any modification. The first form of verb is go. Okay, I go to office every day. That is the right answer. Why did I use the first form of verb? This is talking about a habitual action. This is what I do on a regular basis in a repetitive action. That is why I go to office. I is the subject, go is the first form of verb or the base form of verb, and office is the object part, and every day is the time. I go to office every day. He late to office every day. Fill in the blanks. He late to office every day. So you can find out the answer. He late to office every day. Come or comes. What is it? Come or comes. He come late or he comes late. What is the answer? You have 5 seconds to think about it. Time up. He comes late to office every day. It is not come, it is comes. So you can write down your score, how much you have scored, and if you have made any mistakes, please note it down. What is the right answer? I will give an explanation why we use comes. He is a third person singular subject. With third person singular subjects, we talk about another person's habitual actions or repetitive actions. You can use the verb plus s or es. He is the subject, comes is the verb here. We add s or es to the verb of third person singular subjects when we talk about a habitual action or a repetitive action of someone, he or she, etc. Okay. So he comes late to office every day. That really means what? That means he has a habit of coming late to the office every single day. It is what he does every day. It is not today's action, that is what he does on a daily basis. He has a habit of coming late to office every day. That's why we use simple present form. Come and comes here. Here it is comes because it is he. He comes late to office every day. I come late, he comes late. Got it? I go to office, he goes to office. The meaning is almost the same, but the subject changes here. If I have a habit of doing something, I can say I go, I come, I drink. He means he comes, he goes, he drinks. Got it? So it is already explained in previous classes. Kindly check it. The third one, please read along with me. She drink tea in the morning. She drink tea in the morning. What is the right answer? She don't drink tea or she doesn't drink tea. Which one? She don't drink or she doesn't drink. Find out the right answer. You have 5 seconds. Time up. She doesn't drink tea in the morning or she does not drink tea. It is not she don't. It is she doesn't drink tea in the morning. So what is the real meaning here? She doesn't have a habit of drinking tea. She doesn't have a habit. She doesn't drink tea means she doesn't have a habit. You can say I don't drink tea. I don't drink tea. She doesn't drink tea. I don't go to office. She doesn't go to office. I don't come here every day. She doesn't come here every day. She doesn't. That's the third person. If she doesn't have a habit of doing something, you can say she doesn't. She doesn't. She doesn't plus the first form of verb. She doesn't drink tea. Got it? Next one. I hope you are ready. Please read along with me and find out the answer in 5 seconds. I visit that place every year. I visit that place every year. Is it I don't visit or I doesn't visit? I don't visit or I doesn't visit? Find out the right answer. You have 5 seconds. Time up. I hope you found the right answer. I don't visit that place every year. What is it? I don't visit. It is not I doesn't visit. That doesn't sound good, right? You can say I don't visit. When do we use doesn't? We use with he, she, third person singular. I don't visit, she doesn't visit. I don't come here, she doesn't come here. I don't call her, she doesn't call me. So we start a sentence with I don't plus the first form of verb. When do we use that? To tell someone that you don't have a habit. I don't visit that place every year. That means you don't have a habit of visiting that place. I don't drink tea in the morning means you don't have a habit of drinking tea. Got it? So I don't visit that place means you don't do something like that every year. Okay, it is I don't. If you need to write down the answers, please write it down. Next one. Sam call me in the evening. Sam call me in the evening. This is an active sentence. Sam doesn't call me in the evening. Sam don't call me in the evening. Which one is right? Sam doesn't call me or Sam don't call me. Which one is right? You have 5 seconds to find out the right answer. Try it. Time up. I hope you found the right answer. Sam doesn't call me in the evening. It is not Sam don't. Sam doesn't call me in the evening. What is the meaning of Sam does not call me or Sam doesn't call me? What is the real meaning here? He doesn't have a habit of calling me. He doesn't have a habit of calling me every day in the evening. That's it. So if he, she, that's the subject, we can use doesn't. If it is I, we, you, they, we can use I don't. We don't, they don't, Sam doesn't, Mary doesn't, John doesn't, he doesn't, my father doesn't, my mother doesn't. Got it? So Sam doesn't call me in the evening. Before we continue with the portions, I am requesting you to give me a like for this video if you found this useful. It's quite inspiring for me to create such quality training sessions for you. And if you found this training session useful, and if you think this is worth sharing with someone, if you think this is worth sharing with other people, maybe it might be useful for other people also, you can if you think it is worth sharing, you can share it with other people. If you haven't subscribed yet, if you don't want to miss out any upcoming portions, kindly subscribe to the channel. All these things really help me, and is a great support to me and channel. So I'll be 100% committed in clearing your doubts. If you have any kind of doubts, be it this portion or any other portion regarding, if it is regarding English language, please feel free to ask your comments. I'll be 100% committed in replying to your comments, clarifying your doubts, and you can expect my doubt clarifications and replies to your comments at the earliest. I'll be committed in replying to you at the earliest, if possible within an hour or max within a day. Unless I am really busy, I'll do that. Okay. So I'm 100% committed in creating a learning atmosphere here. I like to remind you that I see this not only as a YouTube channel, I see this as an interactive learning platform. I see this as a real classroom and you people as my real students. So don't take this just as a YouTube channel. It is not like any other YouTube channel. I'll be here to clarify your doubts. Okay. So let's continue with the portions. Okay, that is the fifth one we have finished, right? We finished with the fifth one, and next one is the sixth one. Please find the right answer. He come here every day. That's a question. Do we start with do he come here or does he come here? Let's fill in the blanks right at the start of the sentence. Okay, so does he come here or do he come here? Which one is right? Which one do you think is right? Find out the right answer within 5 seconds. Time up. Does he come here every day? It is not do. It is does he come here every day? I'll give a comparison here. Do you come here? Does he come here? Do you call him? Does he call you? Do you go there? Does he go there? Do you like ice creams? Does he like ice creams? Got it? So we start, if it is you, we, they, etc., we start with do. And if it is a third person singular subject like he, she, it, etc., we start with does. Does he come here every day means does he have a habit of doing something? Whether he comes here every day, that is the question. Next one, please read along with me. When you wake up in the morning. When you wake up in the morning. Is it when do you wake up in the morning or is it when does he wake up in the morning? Which one? When do you wake up or when does he wake up? Find out the right answer. You have 5 seconds. Time up. When do you wake up in the morning? It is not when does he wake up. It is when do you wake up. When do you wake up in the morning? When do you? It is not when does. When do we use when does? When the subject is like he, she, etc., we can say when does she wake up. If I want the time you wake up in the morning, I can ask you when do you wake up. If I want to know the time when your brother wakes up in the morning, I can ask when does he wake up. When do you reach there? When does he reach there? When do you come here? When does he come here? Got it? So it is when do you wake up in the morning. Next one. Where he wait for you. Where he wait for you. Where do he wait for you or where does he wait for you? Which one is right? Where do he wait or where does he wait? We have 5 seconds. Time up. Where does he wait for you? The subject is he. That's the third person singular subject. Where does he wait for you? Where does he wait? Not where do he wait. It is where does he wait. That's the third person singular subject. Got it? Where do you wait? Where does he wait? Where do you go? Where does he go? Got it? Next one. Please read along with me. Why you come late to office? Why? I like to add every day. Why you come late to office every day? Why you come late to office every day? Why do you come late or why does he come late? Why does you come late or why do you come late? Why does you or why do you? Find out the right answer. You have 5 seconds. Time up. Why do you come late to office? It is not why does. We use why does with he, she, etc. Why do you come late? Why does she come late? Got it? Why do you go there? Why does he go there? Or why does she go there? Why do you come late to office? When does someone ask you this question? If you have a habit of getting late to office every day, if you do it in a repetitive manner, if it is a habit of getting late to the office, when someone can ask you, why do you come late or why do you get late to office every day? Next one. How much time you watch TV in the evening? How much time you watch TV in the evening? How much time do you watch or how much time does you watch? Do you watch or does you watch? Find out the right answer. Time up. How much time do you watch TV in the evening? Subject is you. So I hope the exercise was useful. You can write these sentences and write the correct answers as well if you want to prepare notes on this. Okay. If you have any doubts, please feel free to ask. Okay, so that is all for today. You can check the English grammar playlist for detailed classes. Kindly like, share and subscribe to this channel. Like this video, share this with your friends and other people. And kindly subscribe to this channel. It will be great support for me and channel. Thanks for watching. I'll be back with the next training session very soon. Bye.